Welcome back, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and Path Divine Intuitive here, and I hope all is well on your end. And we're getting ready to dive into your next 7 days, which is timeless money and career messages. Make sure, as always, to take what resonates because these are general style reads. You can always check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements that will fall category in your other element charts. Okay. Hope all is well. We're gonna dive in with a money oracle message here first to see what's going on here. So, hope this resonates whenever you find it. The Most High, what is surrounding Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius in the next 7 days for their highest goal of money and career here? So we have receipts here, and immediately I am picking up for you to get your receipts in order, and this can have a lot to do with taxes, okay? Get everything in order, especially if you are self-employed, okay? Get all your stuff in order here, all right? I don't know if some of you had an issue with your taxes last year. Okay, your 1099s, I don't know. Some of you could have had an issue. Maybe you didn't get the amount of money that you were supposed to get back. Maybe they took too much taxes out, and it could have been because, an error. It could have been something you didn't report or you forgot to report, or it could have been something that could have been I don't know, it's like they're saying misspelled, but it's something with the paperwork of last year could be. But you have a chance with this year's taxes to get that back for this year. You get what I'm saying? So make sure that you are going through all your receipts, okay? Even if you're not a business owner and you're just doing your taxes here, just make sure you're going through all your paperwork here, okay? That could be for some of you. For others with the receipts here, it feels like for some of you, you are kind of being guided to just really go through your spending as of lately. If you feel like that you have been overspending too much, okay? And maybe by you going through all your receipts and going through your, everything that you spend, your spending habits during the week, or how you spend every 2 weeks, or how you spend every month, it would help you to learn how to budget and prioritize where to put your money and your funds at, okay? So the next 7 days could be really busy here. Maybe you guys could really be doing a lot of things tax-wise or just really just with your financial planning here, but it is really important here, okay? We have another message here that came out, and it says resign and retire. So perhaps for some of you, maybe you are thinking about resigning and retiring this year. And perhaps this is a time for you to financial plan. Perhaps for some of you, you are going to be thinking about, hey, I think I should get a financial planner here, and get a financial coach here so I can know that I'm doing the right thing prepared. Maybe some of you are preparing yourself. Maybe some of you are saying to yourself, hey, if I was to retire this year, will I have enough, to survive off of? Not only just the 401k plan and insurance here, but, you got to dive in a little bit deeper. So for some of you, okay, for the next 7 days, it could be very busy. You could be very, very busy just really taking care of a lot of business here. Like I said, for some of you, it could be tax related. For some of you, it could be your budget, really trying to get things in order here because maybe perhaps receipts are piling up, maybe the bills are piling up, and you're starting to say to yourself, okay, things is getting a little bit out of whack here, or it could be for some of you, you're putting in your money into other things and it's not going into the important things. I'm hearing subscriptions. So maybe some of you might start looking and going, wow, I'm paying a little bit too much for these certain subscriptions here. I got too many subscriptions I'm not looking at, and I could be taking that extra bit of money and for say putting it into my credit card bill, okay, or my insurance is something, all right? So just make sure in the next 7 days, it's really important here that you guys just really just get things in order here, okay? And if you feel like it's a little too much with the numbers, because numbers can be very intimidating, it could be a lot, you can always speak to a tax expert if it is about taxes, or if it's just about your finances in order. You're just trying to see like, hey, if I resign this year, or if I retire or resign or leave my job, can I be good for the next whatever amount of years, okay? And if some of you just want to resign from a position and you've been thinking about leaving a company, and perhaps you just want to chill for a year, perhaps you want to just fall back from it for a year, but you want to make sure that your finances are being in order, your home life would be in order. That's what stomach growling is always, guys. It's always embarrassed me. Um, or you want to make sure that your home life would be in order. Perhaps some of you want to travel. You know, there could be things that you guys want to do, and you want to just make sure that, listen, when I do these things, I just want to make sure that I am going to be well taken care of, that my bills are going to be paid, you know, that my kids are going to be good, or whatever the case may be. I just feel like it's a lot of future investments and things you could be thinking about. So yeah, you got to get everything out, flat out on the table, and plan accordingly from there, instead of just like second guessing it, right? You got to really get to the nitty gritty and start planning. So yeah, it could be a lot of business things going on for some of you Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the next 7 days. So let's see your energy and what else you may need to know with money and career here. 4 cups here. You know, 4 cups for me kind of speaks for some of you. Some of you may want to leave a job. I kind of can feel that. So some of you, if you're retiring, you're a little older in age, listen to this read here. But then it's some of you, I feel like if it's not retiring, it's more so resigning from a position, because I feel like you're unfulfilled here, and it's like you want more. Some of you can even be thinking about moving, you know, planning on moving somewhere or moving out of the country or something like that. And again, you're just like, listen, like, I want to do this thing here. I want to do it right, but I got to move accordingly. Okay, so it could be that as well too. Now, if there's any Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius here that are in the process of looking for another job, or you're trying to just, you know, find a job and find stable employment here, and you're having a hard time with that, it could be because you're not looking for things that resonate for you. Okay, it could be that as well too. So you kind of can be feeling really frustrated here, because it could be opportunities coming towards you, but it doesn't resonate for you. It's not like you're being picky, but it's just like it doesn't resonate for you, for who you are and what comes to the table here. Okay, anything else for Aries, Leo, Sag in the next 7 days? What we do in career here, and we have the 7 of Swords here. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Okay, wow, 10. What is going on here? Aries, Leo, and Sag. This is a lot of swords, and this is usually mental thoughts here. Okay, so this is giving me an energy that I feel like some of you are feeling stuck somewhere. Some of you want to plan your getaway. That's what I'm picking. So for some of you, this even could be about a current job that you're in, and you feel suffocated. You're tired of the fake vibes, the toxic energy. It could be manipulating energy with a boss here. And the 10 of Swords kind of giving this energy that I feel like some of you are planning to leave a job within this year. It's something about this year here is your final exit plan, and you're ready to move on to bigger and better things. But in order for you to do that, the best thing for you guys to do is to plan accordingly. Okay, so you know, some of you might be this ticking bomb right now, and some of you might say, you know what, I feel like just saying fuck this and just leave now. But then you're thinking like, wait a minute, I don't think I should just do that so quick. I think maybe I should just plan accordingly. I should get some advice. I should research this. I should speak to, you know, a financial advisor here, you know, a financial planner here, investor, something. It's like you have to research and plan and move accordingly first. Like, let's say, for example, you know, if you haven't looked at your retirement benefits yet, you didn't look at that, that'd be the best time, I would say, talk to HR and just ask. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to let them know what you're doing. It's none of their business, but you could talk to HR and be like, oh, hey, I'm just curious, you know, can I get a copy of my benefits? Which, honestly, they're supposed to be giving you these things every year anyway, like in a quarterly kind of statement. They're supposed to give you that. So perhaps you need to look at that and just get a glimpse and look at how your retirement plan is, how much you have saved, how much your 401k plan is right now, like things like that. You may need to start looking into it, because it kind of just makes it feel like some of you are planning, I don't want to say escape route, but it's kind of like you're planning to leave here. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords really isn't a good energy. So I feel like this is energy you're not really feeling really happy here. You're feeling kind of like claustrophobic here and stuck here. Now, if it's not for some of you Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and you don't want to leave your job here, there is something going on in the energy with your finances here that's keeping you in a stuck energy. And again, it's kind of like you need to really get down to the root problem here. So let's just say for some of you Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, you keep finding yourself being, you know, broke. Every time you try to invest and you're trying to save something, you can't. You want to go places, you want to do things, and you can't do it because you just don't have the money for it. Now you got to pull out the receipts. Now you got to pull out the bills. Now you got to see where all the money is pouring into, right? So it could be that as well too, and you'll find out like, where's all this money pouring to? Where am I putting all this money into? And when you find out what all the money is going into, then you can be like, okay, this is the problem here. How can I alleviate the problem? How can I fix the problem, right? So I do feel like there has been some ups and downs with the finances and resources, but I definitely feel like you guys would get to this full center if, again, you take action. I would definitely highly suggest that you don't make any rational decision just yet until you do the research of whatever it is you need to do before you decide to just jump ship into something here. But I don't know, it kind of just feels like some of you guys are kind of planning this year to retire, or if it's not to retire, it could be to resign from a position here real soon. And perhaps you're just wanting to make sure that you have a backup plan. And again, like I said, some of you could be saying, listen, I want to be able to take like a year off from working, but I want to make sure that my funds is good and I can still pay my bills and everything and still be able to travel and do what I got to do and not got to stress and feel broke. So if these are goals and things that you're trying to make happen, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, research it, find it out, dive in deeper. Make sure that you have point A, point B together before you see your way out, okay? So these are your messages here, guys. I hope that some or all of this resonated for your highest good here. Thank you for your support and all the access that you continue to give these videos. Hit thumbs up, like them, and share them. Hit the bell button if you're interested. And if you feel like you want to dive in a little bit more deeper with your own money and career energy to see what's going on here, especially if anything in this read kind of pertain to what's going on with you, you can look in the description community tab for that information. Other than that, you guys stay safe and stay blessed.